basically with Numis now moving forward, there's going to be two ways to get paid. There's Accelerator Pay, and then there's going to be Silver Premier Club Coin Pay. We have very simple packages to get started, and the first one is your new Brand Partner Accelerator set. And this is how you get started in Numis. It's $197 to get started. The great thing about this new Brand Partner Accelerator set is that it has 200 in bonus volume on the package itself. It's got more bonus volume than we've ever had on any starting package that we've had in Numis history, and this bonus volume is how you will get paid. Your accelerator pay is off of the bonus volume. So pay attention to that as we get going through here. You might want to take some notes tonight. But this is the very first package that somebody will come into the business with. Will be the Brand Partner Accelerator. $197, 200 in BV. Comes with their first MS-70 silver coin. Comes with 5 silver samples, and it also comes with the collector's attaché case, which is a $70 value. So we went up about $70 in the price. We've added about $70 in value, but we've added a whole bunch of compensation that you're going to hear about in just a second. So first accelerator package that somebody can get when they come into the business is the Brand Partner Accelerator Pack. Now, that is also already up on your website. When somebody goes to join now, this is what they're going to get. This is the very first package. Now, once they come into the business, as you're going to see, they can move through the compensation plan and get 600 in BV or personal group volume, and once they do that, they'll be an executive. So there's a pathway to executive now. But if they wanted to buy some samples when they come into the organization, when they come into Numis, the second thing they could purchase is what we call our Pace Setter Accelerator set. So this is a brand new set, an accelerator set that's available. It will be paid out through the accelerator compensation plan, and that's $300 and 200 in BV. It gives somebody 90 silver samples when they come in. They need some additional silver samples to get their business off to a fast start. They can order the Pace Setter Accelerator for $300, and it'll give them 200 in BV. When you sell one of these, or when you sell a Brand Partner Accelerator, when you enroll a new representative, depending on what level you were at in the compensation plan, we'll talk about how you're going to get paid. But just remember, the first two accelerators, Brand Partner and the Pace Setter, are 200 in bonus volume. The next one is our Business Builder Accelerator. Now, the Business Builder Accelerator is $600. It comes with 400 in BV. It includes 200 samples and your own custom Forever Crystal. So the Forever Crystal, 200 samples. This is your Business Builder Accelerator, 400 in BV, $600 for somebody who really needs a lot of samples to get them started. This is a great way to get started with the Business Builder Accelerator. You know, for a lot of people out there in our company, the Forever Crystal is one of those things that really just it really solidifies somebody in this business when they can get a customized Forever Crystal to commemorate the day that they started their collection and their personal asset program that they're doing here at Numis. So those are the 3 accelerator sets that we introduced this weekend. And then the fourth one is one that we already have had in play, but there's a little bit of a change here, so pay attention to this one, and that's the Collector's Accelerator. This is our original accelerator set for $1,000. We have changed this by adding an additional 100 in bonus volume to this set. So we used to only have 500 in BV on this set. There now is 600 in BV on this set. So that's just going to be more compensation for you when you sell a Collector's Accelerator. And what comes in this set is the same thing that came in the set before. You get 5 MS-70 silver coins, your 56 gold-plated state quarter set and presentation case, 14 2012 silver proof set attaché case, and the 2010 proof Lincoln cent. So all of that's included in the Collector's Accelerator. In addition to that, so here all 4 of them are. You've got, again, Brand Partner Accelerator, Pace Setter Accelerator, Business Builder Accelerator, and Collectors Accelerator. Our next trip that we're going to take, which we announced this weekend in Dallas, we announced our Cabo, Dreams Los Cabos, November 2013. Now, there's going to be a lot more details coming out about this, guys, but you know, one of the things that Jake and I decided when we started this company back in 2009 that, you know, we wanted to build something again. We wanted to build a big company. We both had success in the past, but we also wanted to have a different lifestyle. We didn't want to be all about work. We wanted to also have a lot of fun and take trips and go on vacations and go to places that we've never been before. And that's why I was really so excited about this announcement, is because I've actually never been to Cabo, and I've heard so much about it from so many of my really rich friends that go there all the time and tell me how great it is. So I'm looking forward to this vacation more than probably anyone that we've ever been on, because, you know, I've been on cruises and they're great. We always have an awesome time, but I've never been to Cabo. So I'm looking forward to going to Cabo. Again, all of the details are going to be finalized this week on the trip. But we're going to Dreams, and for those of you that went down to Cancun with us, one of the things you'll know about Dreams is that the resort is an absolute 5-star, all-inclusive. That was the first time when we went to Cancun, was the first time that I'd ever been to an all-inclusive resort. Had never been to one before. Just, you know, hadn't heard great things about them, you know, because they're all-inclusive. But man, was I blown away by the Dreams down in Cancun that we went to. And we're going to do it all over again. This company is incredible, 5-star resort down in Los Cabos. So that's going to be in November. But let's talk about how you qualify. It's real simple to qualify. In fact, Jake and Pierre and Tito and a few other people came up to me this weekend at the NET event, and they said, man, you just made this way too simple, way too easy to qualify. You should have made it harder. But, guys, we want everybody to be on this trip. We want everybody to be on this trip in November with us. We want to take 150, 200, 300 people. We want this to be our biggest trip ever. So we have made it pretty simple to qualify. You get points for selling accelerator sets or signing up customers. So here's the way the points work. The brand partner accelerator, that's the main one. That's the $197 kit. Remember, guys, when we've done vacations in the past, we used to give you 3 points for selling a fast track collector's kit. That was the $495 package. You used to get 3 points. We are now giving you 3 points for selling or bringing on a new brand partner at $197. If they get a pace setter along with it, then you get another point. If they get a business builder accelerator, you get 2 points, and then a collector's accelerator is 3 points, and then customer signups are 2 points. So lots of different ways to earn points. And by the way, these points can be earned from anybody that is currently on your team, on your front line, that buys an accelerator. So one of the things that you're going to see is all of the people that work so hard during that 119 period to bring on new brand partners, it's now really going to pay off, because you've got a big group of people out there that, they need more samples. Best way to get it is pace setter, business builder. That's going to be your best discount on samples, is to buy one of those packages. So now you're not only going to earn the BV, but you're also going to earn points for the Cabo trip. So congratulations to everybody who took advantage of the 119 to sign up a lot of people, which we did. Now you can really capitalize on that and get 3 points for signing up a brand partner or selling any of the accelerator packages or customer signups. So looking forward to a lot of people being on this trip. Qualification dates for Cabo, April 29th through August 31st. April 29th through August 31st. Now, not only have we made this trip, this incentive trip, simpler to qualify, because you've got a $197 package that you're selling that you're getting 3 points on, where you used to have to sell a $495 package to get 3 points on it. But we've made it simpler to qualify, and we've given you more time than we've ever given you. Announcement, which was our compensation plan, simplified, improved product line. We've got 2 product lines. We've got our accelerator, and we've got the Silver Premier Club coins. And what we've done is we've also simplified and improved the compensation to go along with these two product lines. So when we talk about the compensation, here's the way it works. You're going to get paid on the two different types of products, which are accelerator packages and Silver Premier Club coins. Those are our two products. On accelerator packages, here's how you will receive your individual compensation on these packages. If you are a brand partner, when you sell an accelerator package, you will receive 10%. The goal for anybody who's a brand partner who's on this webinar tonight, you want to get to executive. You want to get to executive as fast as you possibly can, because once you go to executive, your percentage that you make on accelerator packages doubles from 10% to 20%. So let me give you an example of what I mean by this. You sell a brand partner accelerator. That's 200 in bonus volume. You make 10%. That's $20. If you're an executive, you sell a brand partner accelerator package, you make 20%. That's $40. You're a 3-star manager. If you're a 3-star manager, oh, by the way, when you're an executive, if you have a brand partner associate that sells somebody a brand partner associate accelerator, they receive 10%, you receive 10%. So as an executive, not only do you receive 20% on your own sales, you receive a 10% override on all the associates that are directly underneath you, down unlimited levels to the next executive. So you can receive overrides on associates, all your associates, as an executive. So you want to get to executive as quickly as possible. 3-star manager works the same way. As a 3-star manager, you make a 30% bonus on all accelerator packages. So think about this. Let's go back to executive for a minute. We have now 4 packages that you can sell. 2 of them are 200 BV. As an executive, you'd make $40 on those. The one that's a 400 BV, you would obviously make $80 on that one. And then the accelerator package, as an executive, you now make $120 on the accelerator. Our old accelerator bonus was $100. As an executive, the new accelerator bonus is $120. Let's talk about 3-star manager. The 3-star manager gets 30% on all his accelerator sales, and then he gets a 10% override on all executives, a 20% override on all brand partner associates. This is what we call differential pay, where you can receive an override off of your entire organization with people that haven't yet gotten to your level. So 30% 3-star manager bonus on a brand partner accelerator, 30%, that's $60. You receive a $60 bonus as a 3-star manager, and then you get overrides off of all executives and associates below you. 4-star manager, we've got some 4-star managers on the call here tonight. You get 40%, which means you would make an $80 bonus when you enroll a brand partner, and then all the way up to 6-star ambassador, where you can make 50%, or you would make $100 if you were a 6-star director. You would make $100 when you sell a brand partner accelerator. You would make $300 when you sell an accelerator, and then all of these rank advancement levels, all of these levels receive overrides off of the people below them that are the differential between what that person's make and what you are at. And that goes unlimited width and unlimited depth in your organization. Accelerator bonuses, very powerful, very exciting, simplified, streamlined, easy to understand, because I simply get the percentage that I'm at, and then I get an override of anybody who's not at my level. That differential between what I'm at and what they're at, that's what I receive. So very simple to explain and very powerful, because you receive that on your entire organization, whether you have 3 people or whether you have 3,000 people below you, you receive that differential pay. All right, now one of the other things that we did is for Silver Premier Club coin compensation, we changed this a little bit so that you could actually make more money, and that's all of the changes or enhancements that we made to the compensation plan were not only designed to bring the compensation plan in line with the simplification of the message in our system, but all of the enhancements were made to help you make more money faster and over a longer period of time. So for people that are in our business that are going out and getting customers, when you're getting customers, you're going to have personal volume for those customers that you get. Well, now as a customer getter, you're going to be able to get, this is, again, this is Silver Premier Club coin compensation that you personally do. If you have 5 customers, 6, let's say you have 6 customers with Numis. Well, if you have 6 customers, then that means that you would have 6 times 60 in volume is 360 in volume per month. You now, instead of receiving a 10% override on those customers, you would now receive a 15% override. Let's say that you have 11 customers. If you have 11 customers, that's 660 in BV. You would get a 20% volume override on your personal customers. Now think about this for a second. Not only are you going to receive a 20% override if you have 10 or more 11 customers, but you'll also be receiving 3 coins a month. 12 customers, again, 20%, plus you'll be getting your 3 free coins per month. Now all of this qualifying volume here, these commissions are paid. It not only includes personal customers that you sign up, it also includes all personal volume that you have. So it includes any of your own purchases. So if you purchase coins, through the Shop Numis website, that would be included in this personal volume. So this includes all of your own personal volume on Silver Premier Club coins, which includes all of the coins on Shop Numis. That's included to increase your percentage that you receive in compensation from those sales. So it's a great enhancement for those of you that are going out and getting customers. A lot of people are signing up customers when they're not interested in the business. They're saying, I don't want to do multi-level marketing, I don't want to be involved in network marketing, but I do want to have a silver savings account for my family. That's going to count as a customer not only towards getting free coins, but also count towards this volume to get you at a higher percentage level on your own personal sales. Okay, let me go out. I want you to hear from a few more people tonight before we move on. I'm going to go out to, let's see if let's see, hold on just a second. And before we get off here tonight, guys, we are going to take question and answers. So for those of you who have your hands raised now, I'm going to lower those, and then when I ask for questions, I'm going to go and we're going to do a Q&A here at the end. But I'm going to go out to Rosalind in Canada. Hey, Roz, are you there? Can you hear me? Hey, Roz? Roz and Olu, are you guys there? All right, we're going to come back to Roz. Hey, Roz, I'm going to bring you and Olu out in just a second, guys. I know they're probably putting the kids down, so we're gonna come back to them. Let me go up to New Jersey and see if my buddy Mark's there. Mark, there's Mark Stagliano. Hey, Mark, are you there, buddy?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, man. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Are you back in New Jersey?
I am back since yesterday, yes.
Awesome, man. Well, was this your second or third event?
This was my third net.
Third net event. Awesome, man. I know you've had some success and your business has kind of really taken off with the promote, call, send since we've announced it. But you know, you're now hearing things as like Peter and I talked about at a different level. What was your big takeaway this weekend? Maybe something that hit you a little bit different than the last 2 times.
Oh, definitely. This one here, to tell you, it started on Friday night when you called me up front out of the blue. And I'm standing there amongst, you know, all the guys who are, I mean, I consider a success, Munge, Pete, Dave, Ashley, and Jim. I'm watching these guys and I'm thinking, wow, I got to give my story in front of these really successful guys. And what I took away from that didn't actually happen until Sunday when Larry turned around and said, you know, everybody is going to be successful as they want to be in this business. And I wrote it down in real big letters. He has the product, the comp plan, and you. He goes, the product is great, never going to change. The comp plan now is awesome. And he goes, the only variable is you. And this took me all the way back to Friday night. He goes, everybody thinks that their story is not good enough. He goes, but it's time to check your ego at the door, because everybody can be successful in this business. All you have to do is talk to people. And I have huge stars next to all those notes, because that was that was the biggest turning point, when he said, you just got to check your ego at the door and be successful. Just get out there and talk to people, and you'll never have to worrying whether your story is good enough. And I mean, I know my story's gotten a lot better between the second and third net. Still have a long way to go, but doing great, up about 300% with my team, which is great. I feel it's really good. And like I said, that's just learning that you don't have to wait for that perfect pitch and have that perfect story. And the other thing he said was just being in the area. You don't have to be laser pointed, right on the story and worry about having a script out there. Just talk from the heart, and you'll be as successful as you can be.
That's awesome, Mark. That's one of the things that hit home with me, and I appreciate you being on here and sharing tonight. But it's so true. Everybody out there, I think sometimes they're looking for that perfect training to teach them the exact words that should come out of their mouth and say. And one of the things I think Larry made very clear this weekend is that you don't have to have that perfect pitch, because it's really, it's going to be, you just speak from the heart. People will know it, and you just talk to people. This business is about talking to people, and you just say what you say, and what you're saying is going to be good enough if you talk to enough people. And yeah, you get better over time, but I think so many people are sitting back waiting until they know the exact script to say, and there really is no perfect script. It's always, because you're going to say it different than the next person, and the next person is going to say it different than you. It's just get out and sharing this simple message of free silver, and promoting and calling and sending and using the system. And I know that I've been so impressed by watching you, Mark, over the last several months with improving your own personal testimonial and sharing that with people. And it's just awesome to see that success, and you go into the next level. And congratulations on your team, and going up by 300% in the last 90 days is just, it's awesome. So let me go back. I think Roz and Olu are back on the line. Hey, Roz, are you there? Can you hear me now?
Hey, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Thank you so much for being on the call tonight. 5 stars out of Toronto, Canada, Olu and Roz. Hey, Roz, I know last time we had the NET event, you guys were really not able to go because of a big, huge snowstorm that snowed you guys in and couldn't keep you, and you couldn't make it down for it. But we were so glad to see you guys down there in Dallas this weekend. And maybe, as a 5-star, somebody who has already had some success in Numis, maybe you have a little bit different perspective of this weekend, because you've been here a while, you've gone to the 5-star level in Numis Network. What was you and Ola, what was your big takeaway from the weekend?
Well, you know what? There was so much that happened this weekend, and Olu, unfortunately, is taking care of an inconsolable baby at the moment, so somebody had to take care of him. But you know what? A lot of things happened, obviously, and the vacation obviously is awesome. The changes were, are awesome, and you really can't say too much about what Larry's teaching. I mean, yeah, Oluna, we have been around a while, and we've seen a lot of different upgrades and changes and things with the company, and we've hung in and we've stuck it out, and we've enjoyed the ride all the way. And so if I had to echo you with what he said about, employing yourself and not trying to just make things perfect, I think sometimes as leaders we do try to do that. We want so badly for our teams to succeed and to do well and to go on these trips with us. I think we do too much for the team, and I think Larry referred to it as, the Oprah moment. We all want to just cry ourselves a river and give each other all kinds of reasons why it can't work. It's not your fault. It's the tools. It's not your fault. It's the comp plan. It's not your fault. It's the lead generation system. When really we just got to look ourselves in the mirror. And that really is who we see in the mirror is going to determine whether or not we have success. It's really just a matter of doing it, going out there and doing it, putting hair on your chest, as Larry said, or ladies just manning up really and owning up to what we have to do. So that really got me. But to be honest, just meeting you, Chris, and Jake again, and also seeing Ian there, seeing the changes to the comp plan and how basically we almost started from scratch. And I really thought the comp plan was awesome before. I had no idea it could get awesomer. And what that really communicated to me is that we are with a company who's willing to do whatever it takes to help us succeed. You know, in just the same way that we want our downline to do well, in just the way we want our friends and family to join us and do well. You know, you get a real sense, and you really can't get this over the phone or on a webinar. It's when you go down and you have a meal with the owners, when they sit and talk to you in between break sessions, that you really get the sense that what they want is for you to succeed. And they'll do whatever it takes, including doubling the qualification period to get you on a vacation. I mean, dropping the price to get started, paying us almost twice as much as we used to for nothing, for no reason at all, just because they can and because they want us to succeed. And what that all communicated to me is that I have definitely tied my anchor in the right dock. And this is where Olu and I are going to be. There isn't any other place we need to go. And we're committed to being here, and that's because of the commitment that the leaders have shown us. So I can't thank you enough, Chris, really. I really can't thank you guys enough for just being there with us and riding it all out with us, too. So that was our big takeaway this weekend.
Awesome, Roz. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in Toronto in June. We'll be having a big announcement about that in the next couple of weeks. A big event we're going to have in Toronto in the latter part of June, and we'll be letting everybody know about that because that's going to be one of our big summer events. So looking forward to working with you guys on that, and can't wait to see you again.
Sure. Thanks, Chris. Awesome.
All right. Have a great night. So, guys, you know, one of the biggest takeaways that I had this weekend, again, was, you know, like Roz was talking about, is employing yourself, and you know, that's something that we can't really go into on a webinar. It's something that you have to be there to experience that training from Larry, because I can't do it justice and Roz can't do it justice, and you have to be at these events, and hopefully you'll be able to be at the next one if you missed this weekend. But let's go back to the bonuses and talk about what else we've added. One of the things that we've done is we've made a 5-star company override pool. We've changed that. You know, we've always had this override for 5 stars where you got paid on fast track collector's kits. Well, the reality is the fast track collector's kit, there weren't very many of them being sold because we were focused on the 119, and it wasn't a true override of the whole company because you only got paid when new people came on board. So one of the things that we did was we added an override pool where 2% of the company's Silver Premier Club BV is going to go into a company-wide pool. So all of the Silver Premier Club memberships in the entire company globally is going to be put, 2% of the BV from that is going to be put into the pool for the 5 stars. So our 5 stars will have a true override of every Silver Premier Club member in the entire company starting next month. So I'm excited about that because one of the things that I've really enjoyed is the 5-star pool that they've gotten over time. So that's a key level in our compensation plan is 5-star. Once you get there, you've really kind of established yourself as a leader. Our rank advancement qualifications, which you see here in front of you, we've made them a lot simpler, a lot easier. Allows you to include more volume so that you can get to these higher levels in the compensation plan easier and simpler. And let's start with executive. You know, one of the things that we were lacking with our new system was a clear pathway to the executive level. When you come in as a brand partner for $197, you're going to have 200 in group qualifying volume. You'll have your 2. Now you need to get a group qualifying volume. You need to get 600. I'm sorry, that's personal volume. You need to get 600 in group qualifying volume to get to the executive level. So 600 in group qualifying volume gets you to the executive level, means you enroll 3 people. When you enroll 3 people, you get 200 for each person. You will then be an executive. So there's a clear pathway to an executive level without having to buy a package. You can certainly buy a package, and that will help you get to the executive level because you'll be able to use that BV. But simply by enrolling new people, you will get 200 in group volume, which will help you get to the executive level. So the group qualifying volume for executive is 600. Again, that's 3 brand partners, and you're at the executive level. You can also purchase a package, which will go towards that group qualifying volume as well. 3-star manager. 3-star manager, you now get to include all of your group volume, which is from your enroller tree. Anybody that you enroll, anybody they enroll, forever to infinity, that's your group volume. You get to count all of that. You also don't need to have anything other than 3 active legs, which we have made consistent throughout the qualifications, which makes it a lot simpler to get qualified. We're going to go off of group volume, which basically means anybody in your enroller tree you get to use towards volume, towards qualifying for these higher levels. So for example, if 10 new brand partners came in your team in 1 month, that would be 2,000 in group volume. So you don't have to have a lot of people to get to the 3-star manager level. 10 people in 1 month, 10 people this month, and you are at 2,000 in group volume. Now the one caveat, you'll see the star there, you cannot count more than 60% of your volume for rank advancement cannot come from more than one leg. So for instance, as a 3-star manager, you could not have more than 1,200 of that volume come from one leg. You need 3 active legs, 3 executive legs, 3 active legs, and with those 3 active legs, no more than 60% from one leg, and that's for all of the different qualification levels. But just to give you a contrast of why this is better, for 99% of the people in Numis Network. Before, what we used to count towards qualifications was we used to count what we call pay leg volume 4, which is your pay leg volume, which is your smallest leg. We counted that for 4 weeks towards your rank advancement. Now with group qualifying volume, you get to count all of your legs, and you get to count your enroller tree, unlimited width, unlimited depth, towards these qualifications. So we should see a lot more people qualifying for these higher levels in the compensation plan. And remember, if you remember the accelerator bonuses, it's 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. As you go up the compensation plan, you make more money on your own personal sales and your differential overrides. So you want to get to these higher levels quicker. We've made that possible by including it as group volume instead of just pay leg volume, which, like I said, is going to help the majority, if not all, of the people in our company. And that's one of the things we wanted to do, is get you guys qualified for these higher levels. Okay, now the other bonus that we introduced this weekend is a $5,000 rookie bonus. And this bonus is for anyone who has joined Numis Network. The first rookie bonus in May is going to be $5,000 for anyone who has joined Numis Network this year. If you joined Numis Network in 2013, you are going to be eligible for this $5,000 rookie bonus. Now, here's the way it works. We're going to take the top 5 enrollers of brand partners. Starting with the top enroller is going to receive 40% of this rookie bonus. So you receive $2,000. The second place enroller will receive $1,250. The third place enroller will receive $1,000. Fourth place will receive $500. And fifth place will receive $250. So if you joined Numis Network January 1st, 2013 or later, you will be eligible for May's bonus. Now we are going to count sales from yesterday and today towards May's bonus. So if you've joined, then you're eligible for May. After that, the only people that will be eligible for June are the brand new rookies who joined in April or May. So anyone who joined in April or May, they will be available for June. Anyone who joined in May or June is going to be eligible for July, and so forth. Now, here's something special that we're doing with the rookie bonus. And for all of our leaders out there, and it doesn't matter if you just joined, congratulations. You're eligible for the rookie bonus. If you joined in January, February, March, or April, you're eligible for this first rookie bonus. If you're a leader out there and you've enrolled a lot of people in the last 90 days, which a lot of you have, this is a great opportunity for you to go back and talk to them about qualifying for this rookie bonus, because here's what we're going to do. Top 5 people who qualify, again, your bonus will be $2,000, $1,250, $1,500, and $250. In addition to that, those top 5, we are going to designate a day in June for the people that qualify in May, where we are going to actually fly you into corporate headquarters in Tampa, Florida, and to have a day with Jake, Ian, and myself to meet the corporate staff, come to the home office, to visit Tampa just for the day. You'll come spend the night and then fly back the next day. So all the rookies, we're really excited about this bonus. All the veterans, you guys have an opportunity to go and talk to all of your new rookies about this bonus and how they can qualify for it. So brand new rookie bonus for the next 4 months, and fly into corporate office for all of the winners. So good luck to everybody on that one. We're excited about that. That's a big new announcement. And then the last thing on the compensation plan, we are going to be doing something very special with our compensation plan to really set this thing on fire, and it's called attachment volume. What you're going to be able to do is, if you have 600 in volume in a month, so let's just think about this for a minute. You start the month at 0. If you have 600 in accelerator volume, meaning you purchased an accelerator set, you signed up 2 executives, that would give you 400, and not 2 executives, 2 brand partners. If you sign up 2 brand partner accelerators, that would give you 400. If you sign up 3 brand partners, that gives you 600. If you have 600 in accelerator volume, you are going to be able to take that volume for that month and attach it to an associate and let them share in that volume for the month to qualify them to get them to the executive level. Now, this is good. At each month, your attachment volume will start back over at 0, and you'll need to get 600 more to have attachment volume to attach to your associates. But we're going to do a complete training on attachment volume, how it works, the best way to promote it, the best way to use it now. But let me give you an example of how to use it right now, because so many of you have enrolled so many brand partners over the last 90 days. If you get 600 in accelerator volume this month, as long as your brand partner, your associate brand partner, has 200 in accelerator volume, then they will be able to attach to your 600. So the way the attachment volume works is the person has to have 200 in accelerator volume, which a brand new person that just signs up will have 200 in accelerator volume because they get the 200 from buying the kit, buying the brand partner accelerator kit. But for any existing brand partners that are already in, they won't have 200 accelerator volume because they have never bought an accelerator. They just bought the 119 package. But if they do have 200, they can get it by enrolling somebody as well, then they can attach to your 600 in volume. Basically, we are taking a concept that gives you the opportunity to go out and sell and somebody the opportunity to buy. Again, this is going to be a completely separate training that we're going to do, answer questions about the attachment volume and how it works. I had an email that came to me from the Royal Canadian Mint, and this is going to be available as a slide. I'm going to get out to some of our leaders. But an email came to me on Friday, I think it was, Thursday or Friday. I got this email from the Royal Canadian Mint because I've bought some stuff from the Mint. I buy a lot of coins from all over the world. And the Royal Canadian Mint just came out with this. Let's see, when did they send this to me? I think it was Friday. They just came out with this brand new product line called the Fabulous 5 Select. When you sign up for the Canadian Mint's Coin of the Month, does that sound familiar? You will receive one of these coins, a Britannia, a Philharmonic, a Silver Panda, a Silver Eagle, and Silver Maple Leaf. By the way, all those coins you receive from us as part of the Silver Premier Club. The difference is with us you have a 5-year buyback guarantee. With us they're graded and certified MS70. These are just bullion coins. With us, you have the opportunity to get them for free and make money and get tax write-offs. The Canadian Mint is charging for each one of these coins, check this out, guys, $94.95. $94.95 for one coin, and it's the same type of coins you get through the Silver Premier Club. The difference is it's almost the same price, but they're not certified and graded. They're not perfect MS70s. And it kind of shows you the marketplace out there and how it's evolved, because I can tell you that 4 years ago the Canadian Mint had nothing like this, but Numis has definitely had an impact on the coin market and what people are offering out there in the marketplace. You know, one of the things that I always tell people is the great thing about our coins is that you can get them for free, and that's one of the things we talked about this weekend was you're always your answer to people that ask you, hey, what about this or what about that? It's like, I don't know about that. All I know is I can get my coins for free. A couple more announcements. The convention. One of the things we did as a little special bonus this weekend at the NET event is we rolled out the convention early bird special. The convention early bird special is when you enroll for a convention now, you get a coin. With the convention, it's going to be, the convention cost is $199. If you enroll now, it's $149, and you get a coin. Right now, there's only a few of these left, and I think the sign-up page will be in the back office tomorrow if it's not up there yet. If you go back there now, it might not be up yet. I had just got back from Texas just about an hour ago, so I haven't had a chance to look yet. But it'll be back there tomorrow. The convention, for everybody out there promoting, when you enroll a new rep and you enroll them for convention, you're going to earn a convention accelerator bonus. The convention package, the $149 package, is going to be an accelerator. It's going to be paid like an accelerator. So when you enroll somebody for a convention, it has 100 BV on it. If you are an executive, you will make $20. If you're a 3-star manager, you'll make $30. And you'll make differential pay on your downline as well. So convention, September 6th through the 8th in Orlando, Florida. All the details will be in your back office. It'll be on numisnation.com. But you definitely want to get registered for that. And more importantly, get your team registered for it. You can pay for your own convention just simply by promoting the convention.